Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, then welcome. Tanchiki Awamizumi. My name is Abigail, or Abby, Abigail Dishnikashon. I am Métis and autistic and love talking about autism stuff. So this is where I do that. And thank you so much to everyone for sticking around. As of today, I am officially up to 200 subscribers, which is very exciting. Thank you all for taking any level of interest in what I have to say about my life. Thank you. And I apologize for the bit of background noise. I've got the air filter running because deviated septum. C'est la vie. But anyways, it is April, so I am doing the 30 Days of Autism Acceptance prompts once again. And as today is April 14th, today's prompt is, do you have issues with change? From small changes like a disruption to your daily routine, to big changes like a new boss at work, for example. How does it affect you? Is there anything that helps with it? Yes, I do have issues with change. As a child, I hated the very hungry caterpillar because I couldn't handle the fact that he changed into a butterfly at the end. At least according to my mom. I don't clearly remember this, but she has repeated this fact multiple times, so I just assume that it must be true. I recently learned when I switched departments at work that throwing my routine off by even just 1 hour can really mess me up. Luckily, my hours were able to adjust to a decent in-between, so I'm not getting off work at what is supposed to be dinner time anymore, so it's fine now. But there was a rough couple of weeks there. It is very bizarre though, because for most of my life I was a night owl, but somewhere during the last few years I apparently fully switched and I cannot sleep in past 7. So yeah, unless I'm actually sick. So yeah, my body and brain have just fully switched and it's weird. So I am better with earlier days at work, apparently. But yeah, change is very hard for me. The massive change of moving across the province a few years ago, fully leaving the town I grew up in, while going through university, was a huge trigger for me having the giant meltdown that led to me getting my autism diagnosis. That's probably my biggest example of struggling with change, but it's an example that led to me being able to better understand this about myself, so it works out. As an adult that is largely independent, I am in control enough of my life that I can just manage things and maintain a routine that works for me. I don't have to deal with too many unpleasant changes at this particular point in my life, which I think I'm very lucky for. I have gone through... Oh! Sorry about that. My dog just decided to try to lie down on my camera. So just gonna move over here. You're still a good girl. Thank you for not actually knocking things all the way over. Where was I in my script? Just gonna backtrack a few lines. I don't have to deal with too many unpleasant changes at this particular point in my life, which I think I'm very lucky for. I have gone through some big scary ones in the past year, and now I am eagerly awaiting being able to someday make some changes that I would very much love to make, namely being able to move out of this apartment and maybe buy a house. I have a dishwasher and a washing machine and a dryer. I am very ambitious, as you can tell. As much as I struggle with change, that eventual move, whenever it comes, probably not for a long while yet, is one that I would love. Having control and making the choice myself is definitely a thing that really helps in handling change. If it is fully out of my control and I can't really plan and prep, I just get intense anxiety and I can't function. Or if my routine gets shifted by even 1 hour, my body just can't adjust, as I recently learned, which is wild. It was a 1 hour difference, but it just felt so wrong, and I actually felt like I was getting sick after a couple weeks of that. I'm glad it shifted back. But yeah, change can be really hard and mess me up a lot. But when I'm in control of the change and can plan and prep and be on top of it, then it's a bit better. I don't really know what else to say on this topic, so I think that this is where I will end it for today. Thank you for watching. Merci pour ton temps. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for bearing with me with my dog trying to lie down on my phone. Unfortunately, with how my busted phone stand is, setting it on my bed is what works best at the moment. I need to get a new setup where this isn't a possibility, especially since I don't know how to edit things. But yes, thank you for bearing with me. Thank you to everyone who has watched my videos and subscribed. I appreciate you all, and I will see you again for tomorrow's prompt. Bye!